I'm here today with a video on this look here. It's a full face tutorial using all products that are $10 or less. I recently did some shopping at Ulta, at Walgreens, and on Amazon, and found a ton of new releases. Most of these are actually new products. A couple of them are not, but probably the majority of them are new products, and I'm creating a full face of all products under $10. Now some of these, if you go to Ulta, they might show that they are $11.99 or $12.99, but on Amazon they tend to be a lot cheaper, or Ulta has the $3.50 coupon off of $15, and a lot of times they do buy one get one 40% off, buy one get one 50% off, buy two get one free. Also, a lot of times they do 20% off coupons as well, which is where I bought most of these, and I did find them on Amazon just a little bit cheaper. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie. I hope you guys enjoy this video and decide to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up before you leave. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, that way you are notified of any new videos that come out. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna prime our skin. I don't have that many drugstore primers, but I do have the Master Prime Blur and Illuminate from Maybelline. I really like this one because not only does it kind of blur the pores, but it kind of gives you a really pretty glow as well, which I don't find there's very many primers that do that. They either like mattify and blur, or they're illuminating. So this one kind of does both. And the foundation, this is a new foundation. A lot of this is actually testing new products, and all the products are $10 or less. So this is a new foundation from Wet n Wild. It is their Mega Cushion Foundation with Coconut, and they only had a few shades at my Walgreens. It says it's luminous, lightweight, and buildable hydrating formula. So I have two shades here. I have Nude Beige, which is light medium, and I have Light Ivory, which is light neutral. So I have a slight bit of self-tan, but not much. So we'll start off with the Light Ivory and see how that's gonna work. This one is the darker one, and this one is, oh wow, that is quite a bit lighter. Okay, so we're gonna try this Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm really excited to try this because I have seen the Artiste brushes. I actually have a couple Artiste brushes, and these ones are always like buy one get one 40% off on Ulta. It definitely is glowy. I'm not feeling like it's covering much here. I'm kind of just dipping into both of the foundation sides because I need to kind of mix the two colors. And I feel like it does give a pretty good match mixing the two. I didn't really have anything at my store in between. So we're gonna try to build it up a little bit, especially on my cheeks where I do get a little bit of redness. So it does build up, but this is very dewy. Like, I am extremely glowy and dewy. The primer, while it does like kind of give a little bit of a glow, I don't feel like it gives this much of a glow, so it's definitely the foundation that's glowing here. But it looks nice on the skin, looks very natural, just very, very glowy. I didn't have any concealers that were drugstore except for my L'Oreal one and this one. So I'm gonna go in with this concealer here. This is the Colourpop concealer. I wonder if I grabbed too light of shades. If you haven't tried this Colourpop concealer, it's really, really good. To me, it reminds me a lot of the Shape Tape, but less drying. Like the Shape Tape just dried out my under eyes like crazy. Set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Insta Matte from Rimmel. This is a brand new one because I finished up my last one. This is just a e.l.f. brush. The e.l.f. small tapered brush. It's fantastic for setting your under eyes. I love this so much. And I kind of set along my nose. All right, to set my face, I'm going to use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I like their powder, I just don't like the matte and poreless foundation. Like, gives me alligator skin. This is the shade Natural Beige, which is actually a little bit darker than my foundation, but it may work because I feel like my foundation looks really, really light. I'm gonna use this to kind of set all over my face. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring. This is the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette. So you have like a under eye brightening. Let's actually try that. Even though I kind of already set my under eyes, let's try this and see if it like brightens it up a little bit. This is in the shade Fair. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M530. I'm gonna go in with that contour shade and just lightly sculpt out the cheekbones. I feel like the shade is really good too. I saw Kassie Holmes talk about it and I was like, I'm gonna need to pick that up because I don't have a ton of drugstore contouring or bronzing powders. And I really like this one. This MAC 217 brush, and take a little bit of that contour powder, and it's a little bit darker than what I usually use. But yeah, this is a lot darker than what I usually use. And this is like super pigmented because I barely used any. So they said that this was new on Sephora, but I don't know if it is. It's in Nude Mauve, and I actually found it a lot cheaper on Amazon. So check out Amazon because a lot of the times this stuff is a lot cheaper. And this is a Real Techniques multitask brush. I'm gonna do my brows really quick and then I'm gonna be right back. All right, now Wet n Wild just re-released all of their eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure if these are reformulated or just repackaged because the packaging is very different on these. But I picked up quite a few of them. I used to own these in the past. Then I think I sold them all and then I saw them all repackaged and I was like, we're gonna give it a go. So I have quite a few here and they're all really, really inexpensive. So let's start off with this one. This one is the Nude Awakening. And then maybe we'll also use this really fun kind of lavender pink one in the shade, what are you called? I took off the sticker and it doesn't look like it's on here. So it's just this pinky one here. So we're gonna try probably those two. What I'm gonna start off with is just this cream color here. And we're just going to apply that under the brow bone. We've already set our lids with the setting powder, so I don't need to do too much, but I want to get the brow bone kind of laid out there. Let's go into the purples, and there's this pinky color here. We'll try that for the transition shade. It's like a really pretty purpley mauve. And this is a Morphe G24. I'm gonna start, I'm kind of going in the upper crease here, just so that it kind of peeks over whatever we stick in the crease in our lid. I do have semi like hooded lids on this outer part. Depending on the day and how much sleep I get, I feel like it's more hooded on some days than it is on others. So we're gonna blend that. These blend pretty nicely. They are a little bit powdery and they do have some powder kickback. So just keep that in mind, but they seem really pigmented. Then to deepen it up, I'm gonna take this really pretty kind of deeper color right there to put that right in the outer third of the crease. And then I'm gonna kind of bring it down here on the lid. Now we'll go into this really pretty like lilac shade. Oh yeah, this is pretty. I'm not even using like Fix Plus and I feel like that's packing on very, very nicely. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna go in with the crease color that they have in here. It's like a dark purple. It has a slight bit of shimmer in it. So I'm gonna be just focusing that right on this outer third. All right, just to make it pop a little bit, I thought it'd be kind of fun to add this. This is from the My Little Pony collection, and it's in Sunbeam. I think that'd be kind of fun. Just to add like a little sparkle. Oh, that's really pretty. Take some of that same dark purple, and we're going to run that under the eyes. On the lower lash line. Why is it so loud outside? And then we're going to take the transition shade with the same brush and blend that out. Hello Halo liquid highlighters from Wet n Wild. And and I thought we could try those out. I was gonna do this before I put powder on, but I totally forgot, and I definitely wanna try these. They come in like a little glass bottle, which I think is really nice. And then they have this giant doe foot applicator. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand here. This one is in the shade Halo Goodbye. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I'm just going to try to tap this on the cheekbones here. Oh, that's applying really nicely actually. The Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. They have a gold one. This one is in the Molten Rose Gold. And I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild brush that I love so much. And wow, that is a very, very pretty highlighter. I think I'm gonna put that on the inner corner because the other stuff I was trying to use just was not working. Oh yeah, look at that, that's super pretty. Go in with this Essence Extra Long Lasting liquid liner. That one, it looks like it's working. For my lashes, I'm going to use the Colossal Big Shot. This is the one with Shayla, Makeup by Shayla. So for our lashes, we're going to use these new ones. These are the Eyelure Crazy Ray Ray Crazy Classy Lashes. So we're going to put this color called Enduring Mauve from LA Girl as our lip liner. This NYX lipstick in Whipped Caviar. Lashes are tacky enough to put on now. Don't know if I love this style of lash on me. I think it's a little too heavy on my outer lashes. This Galaxy Holographic Lip Gloss from L'Oreal, and this is in the shade Polaris Pink. And it just kind of gives like a little shift. Ooh, this feels really nice. Like it's not goopy or chunky glitter or anything. And I thought I'd do a quick run through of the things that I think are definitely worth purchasing, or kind of my thoughts on them. The foundation seems nice. It does feel very light on the skin. I don't feel like it's heavy or thick or gunky. So if you like more of a light to buildable coverage foundation, I would definitely recommend giving these a go. I don't know how they wear throughout the day. Just off my first impressions though, I felt like it looks really pretty on the skin. And it's pretty inexpensive. I think it was about $8.99, something like that. But I do like it, so if you felt that the photo focus was too heavy, maybe try the cushion one because I feel like it looks really pretty on the skin. The NYX 3-Step Sculpt, I love this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This powder was not too drying under my eyes or too light. They do have a few different shades. The contour shade was really nice and it blended beautifully into the skin. The highlight on here seems a little bit powdery, so I don't know, it's okay, nothing to write home about, but the contour and the matte powder are really nice. As for highlights, I love this Master Chrome. It's just like so beautiful and vibrant. I like this one better than the gold one, I think, just for my skin tone. The rose gold one I think is absolutely stunning and it looks pretty on the inner corner as well, so I'd definitely recommend that. This is also really, really pretty. It's not like too intense, but it blended nicely. I love that I could blend it over powder products and it still blended beautifully into the skin without disrupting my foundation. So I would definitely check out these. Like I said, I purchased 4. I think there's maybe 6 or 8 shades. So there's quite a few shades, but they look absolutely beautiful. So if you like the Cover FX drops, or maybe you were thinking about getting those, but they're a little too intense, maybe try these out, or these are quite a bit cheaper than the Cover FX drops as well. So those ones I definitely recommend giving a go. Yeah, lip glosses, I think these are really pretty. They aren't like overly holographic, so I feel like they're very wearable. They don't have any glitter chunks in them, but look how juicy they make your lips look. Like my lips just look really, really juicy looking. There might be 2 other shades. I have the pinky one, and then I also have this one called Opal Light that kind of has a little bit more, I don't know if you can see there, it's like a yellowy green tint to it, but this one definitely recommend. Just look how juicy my lips look. They look so nice. The Wet n Wild palettes, I do like them actually. Some of the colors you have to be careful with. I tend to find that any of those kind of purpley taupe colors, like the one I put in my crease, can end up getting a bit muddy on my skin tone. Like this color right here, it almost pulls too cool toned and kind of gives me that bruised. Okay. Can you hear that? The lip gloss is making me make that noise a little bit. This color is just not necessarily that flattering as an eyeshadow color for me. It just kind of doesn't work well with my skin tone. But I think the palettes are really pretty. I'll swatch a couple of them so you can see that the shadows are actually really nice. This one is the Comfort Zone palette. And some of them are a little bit powdery, but some of them seem to be, look at that. So they're really inexpensive. I'll definitely play with them a little bit more and let you know my thoughts, but the eye look actually came together. Came together better than I was expecting it to. I think this little guy here kind of saved the day with the little pop of periwinkle on the lid. I think is really fun. Lashes are also really pretty. I just don't know if I love them for my eye shape. I just feel they drag my eyes down a little too much on the outer corners. But the Eyelure Lashes in general are really, really nice, so I definitely recommend those. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know some of your favorite products under $10 down in the comments below. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!